So, do you have any medical documentation about the induced coma, or did I happen to miss it in the reports?
So I'm waiting for LSMG to give me that. I filled out a report for it.
Can you do me a favor
And
and just
Mhm,
at the end of your statement,
mhm.
just,
Put that it's pending.
yeah, put that a
Yep.
submission for the medical results are pending but have been submitted in the Archer Valentine one?
Mhm.
Okay. If you could do that at the bottom, just you can bold it, highlight it. This way it is absolutely going to be seen by a judge. That
And
or
that's all the way at the bottom.
you put it anywhere. You could put it there just to kind of make note of it, considering you're mentioning the medically induced coma. If you can
Mhm.
add that in, that'll be good. And if you want in standby in the evidence, you can add in the fact that so like in evidence where you have the reference to the attacks and stuff, you can also add there to medical report and then just put in parentheses like pending
TBD or whatever.
yeah, pending TBD.
Okay.
This way the judges are aware that you are referencing a medical report that's been submitted. After that, I'll sign it and I'll get that forwarded over. Put in there too, just, yeah, you're good. All right, cool. That's one subpoena down. I think it's important that if we're going to mention his medical induced coma, perfect. All right, awesome. I think you'll be good from that. I'll get this signed up and forwarded over. Just go ahead and let me know when you finalize it, and then I will finalize it for you.
Yeah, I'm good with it. Like I said, I sat on it for a few days, just doing final touches on it because I got denied on my first search warrant I ever submitted. So it was kind of like
Wake up call.
a yeah, exactly. So I've been trying to work on it and be better. And I originally, because when I started doing subpoenas, Luca was like, you got to make sure you do bullet points. And I didn't do bullet points on this one at first. And then he's like, did you do bullet points on it? I was like, no. And he's like,
Bullet
well, you
points
have
make it a
to.
lot easier to read.
Yeah. Well, a
So,
lot of people are ACDC too. So.
oh, I sure shit am. I will, I'll get this one signed up and pushed, and I will go through the other two. And if I have any questions, I'll give you a call.
Thank you.
Not a problem. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay. Okay. First one there, signed, good to go. Number one done. Number two now. Okay. So this one is for Joshua Beretta from 8-6 to 8-8. Okay, perfect. I asked you guys before, but you guys can read these, right? You guys can see this? It's big enough to read. All right. So this one is for Joshua Beretta, who used to be a cop, by the way. 30 days delayed notice is requested due to an ongoing investigation. I'm mostly concerned to make sure that this is within the statute of limitations, which I'm sure it is. When was this reported? 8/7. That works. On 8, so this is for Beretta for 8/6 to 8/8, so a 48 hour. A little bitter, just a smidge. Yeah, I got you. I got no problem blowing this up. Okay, so On 8/7, Valentine was attacked by an individual claiming they needed medical attention when he attempted to give the individual medical attention, but was attacked and ended up with a fractured skull and blunt force trauma. The result of Archer's attack led him to having to end his career with EMS and being put into a medically induced coma. I'm gonna do this now real quick. Hello. I'm still going through this. This should be the last question I'll have for now. But could you actually just include on both of the other subpoenas the fact that you're referencing the medical report and that it's pending? This way a judge doesn't think that you're pulling this out of your ass. So like in Beretta's, yeah, in Beretta's, it mentions the coma. If it's gonna be used as evidence, just let the judges know, sort of, hey.
So do the same thing under evidence, medical report pending.
Yeah.
Okay.
Besides that, you should be good. You can do that on both of them if you reference the coma, which I'm assuming you do. I will go from there. So, but you should be good.
Right. It is on both of them. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.
I got you, Bauer. Don't sweat it. I'll talk to you soon.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay. So, the results of Archer's attack led him prior to attack. DJ Cooper and Beretta were twatting about Archer being stabbed with a knife. A prior incident. Simon Riley is the lead suspect, a fellow gang member, and how he deserved it. Joshua was twatting, asking Archer where he was prior to the attack took place. Same photos? Yeah. The same photos. Let's see the report. Saints potential Archer Valentine attack. Mueller was the reporting officer. Fire station, fractured skull, heavy swellings, pulse low, shallow breathing. Going back into ICU will require further surgery. Mueller attended to a 14 Alpha from Archer, deadly weapon. Mueller arrived, blunt force damage to the head. Archer came in to talk to command. Cooper called him about 20 minutes ago before the incident, hiding out the firehouse. DJ and Beretta gave him cigarettes. Then came in person. Long and assault Mark III. Could be Saints. Could be potentially be related to serial kills targeting UMass. Came from Mirror Park. 2 male, cargo pants, black, blah, blah, blah. Tweets. Oh, scene. Here we go. What the fuck am I looking at? Okay. Okay. So you can see the firehouse in the photo. That's a UC car. Okay. Does anybody have any questions about subpoenas or subpoenases? The photos of the tweets are being referenced too, which is good. Report is good. UPD has probable cause to request phone subpoenas from Joshua Beretta to find substantial evidence he was in contact with Archer and Valentine before and after the incident of 8/7. Prior to the attack, Cooper and Beretta were twatting with one another, and both were gloating about Archer being stabbed with a knife, then with metamorphine on 7/19. The lead suspect is a fellow Saints gang member, Simon Riley. The individual seen leaving the scene was completely covered and unable to be identified, but seen leaving a Sultan, which Joshua owns. There were 3 cars in total seen leaving the area. I think they're gonna get it on. Okay. So here's issue number 1 with this. The photo of the scene, they claim that they saw Beretta's vehicle leaving. Where does the ALPR for that? The only reason I think I'm still gonna sign this one is because they were twatting about it with some knowledge regarding it. Josh was twatting, asking Archer where was prior to the attack took place. Yeah, so we know that I'm signing this on the pretense that Beretta is aware and had contact with Valentine. I'm going to actually call Bauer.
Hello.
Hello. I just be calling with all the questions.
It's okay. I'd rather be called than not.
No, you're good. You're good. I'm not a hard ass with subpoenas. I'm pretty like easygoing, but so in your statement of PC, you mentioned that Beretta's vehicle was seen leaving. where's the photo of the ALPR?
So it wasn't his vehicle specifically. It was stated on the report that it was a Sultan leaving.
So you're more referencing the fact that a Sultan was seen leaving and Beretta is known to drive a Sultan?
Yes, he has
Okay.
a Sultan.
Let me see. There were 3 cars in total seen leaving the area. The individual seen leaving the scene was completely covered, but seen leaving in a Sultan, which... So if you can just clarify, seen leaving in a Sultan, maybe say comma, a vehicle Joshua is seen operating or something to that regard, because you don't want to lie and say that, you know, we have his ALPR, you know what I mean, or have it come off that way and have the judges question it. I'm more covering your ass if a judge were to turn around and say, like, well, where's the photo of the plate that you guys, you know, captured? So that's better. Because the way I read it at first was that, oh, Joshua's vehicle was seen leaving the scene. Okay, great. And I went to go check the report, and I'm like, where's the AOPR? So, more or less covering your ass.
I appreciate it.
I was gonna sign this regardless, just on the idea that Beretta was tweeting at Archer and had contact with him. That's already, I think, enough to at least get your 48 hours.
Well, it's crazy, Flop, because I had a really bad feeling about this, and I didn't even know that he got attacked until the other day. I took screenshots because I saw, I'm glad that we stabbed you, or whatever the fuck it was, or I wish that you died. And I was like, okay, yup, screenshot time.
Your photos are going to be, I think, you're signing approval. But if they were to question the photo of the ALPR, I didn't want them to, like, come back at me and say,
of course,
where. So I'm more just covering that from being a question from the judges. So I'll sign Berettas and I'll move on to the Coopers, and I will let you know when they're all submitted.
Thank you.
Got you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, cool. Okay. Last one, chat, before we have to go through 15 of these fuckers. DJ Cooper, number, phone calls, same time frame, 48 hours. Archer Valentine was attacked by an individual claiming they need medical attention. The results of Archer's attack led him to be put him into medical Friday attack. Tweeting, blah blah blah. Same photos. I believe this is the same report. Yes. Okay. Statement of PC. Unified Police Department has probable cause to request phone records from DJ Cooper to find substantial evidence he was in fact attempting to contact Archer Valentine before and after the incident. Archer told someone prior to the attack DJ Cooper had called him 20 minutes prior and asked why he was hiding in the firehouse, and prior to that they were twatting with one another, and DJ Cooper as well as Beretta were gloating about Archer being stabbed with a knife with metamorphine 719. The lead suspect is a fellow gang member, Simon Riley. There were 3 cars seen leaving the area. I hope you get mollywopped, bitch. You know what's funny is saying we is essentially implying that multiple people were involved, which I think is funny. Yeah, these are all getting signed. This is good. Okay. Awesome. Time to submit these to les judges. So Archer is first. Requesting review of 3 phone subpoenas. all related to the same crime. Requesting review of 3 phone subpoenas, all related to the same crime. Okay. Now I have to copy all these. Jesus fuck. Okay. I think we're good. First review of 3 subpoenas, all related to the same crime. Suspects as followed. Names as followed. Archer Valentine. Joshua Beretta. Okay.
It was years ago, but how can I forget? We were 16 up all night. Love and heartbreak was our life. We got drunk and smoked your
Okay.
dad's cigarette.
3 subpoenas done.
Dreamt of a life in
All signed, I believe. Yeah, I think I signed all these. I think we're good.
still think of you.
Did we get the other ones you have from Remington?
Still dream of you. But if you hold me close, I might go again. We have time to grow. This wasn't a mistake, and we can grow old if you love me again. My this time is still so. Please do not let me go. Please do not let me go.
Oh, man.
Years ago, but I still see your face.
All right. Jesus fuck.
Was on your cheeks, how you talked in your sleep. We had plans
Any question about the subpoenas that we put in? I think we're good. Do I really want to ask Remington about the next 15? Oh god, I don't even know if I do. Let me ask Remington.
Hi, Flop.
Hi Remington. What's the ETA of your subpoenas?
I don't know. I was waiting to hear back from Luca with the whole MCU thing to make sure I'm not interfering with anything, because 16 subpoenas and search warrants can kind of cause problems.
Yeah, I was. Let me. Who's around? Is Luca
But
around?
yeah, he's around, but he's on the phone, and I don't know where he's at. And he's not answering my text, so he's probably busy with the stupid cap thing.
Probably. Yeah, let me. I would suggest running the names by Luca first and then come to me. And if I'm not around, if you want to go to someone else, you can. But if I'm around, feel free to forward them over.
Yeah.
All right.
Did you look at it at all? You kinda get where I'm getting
Actually,
at?
let me. I forgot you actually sent me the template. Let
I
me.
sent you the main one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me take a look at it and I'll get back to you. All right.
Do you want a TLDR at all? It's pretty simple.
Give me the TLDR and I will look at it.
It's a CNOFA warrant. This person's they've had 14 of their firearms recovered, including by people, like, there's a business attached to this, where every single employee of the business has been caught with one of her guns.
Has she reported any of them?
No.
Oh,
No.
it's River Cheever?
Yeah.
That don't surprise me one fucking bit.
Yeah. And, like, nobody in the last 60 days, this has been going on for more than 60 days.
What is your warrant
And
for?
it's all warrants I've written. They're all for CNOFA.
Okay.
She's
I will go through these and
If you go to reports tab, investigative reports, and search for Cheever, there is a tracking report that I have of all of her warrants and all the guns and everything. I can't remember the report number off the top of my head, but if
Is
you
it in
search for
the
Cheever, it should
subpoena?
pop up. No, the tracker's not.
okay.
The main warrant for everything else is, but the tracking report is not. It's what I'm using to track all of her guns. Like
This
where
is-
they are and
This
what
is very
the-
well done. I'm going
Like my
to
first-
no, you go above and beyond. It's amazing. Let me
Yeah.
read through all this and I will call you back. This is awesome.
Gotcha. If you're looking at it, there's a list of all the guns at the bottom and like a table. The reason
that's what
there's
I'm looking
three
at.
lines that are highlighted. Okay. There's 3 lines highlighted at the bottom. Those 3 have been captured after she lost her weapons license.
Did you note that the yellow indicates that in this?
I should do that, huh?
It would be good just
I
so
think
that,
I did.
just so
I
that
think
the
I did at
judges
the
are
top. I'm not sure. I need to
yeah.
review it. Yeah.
I'm gonna go through this. Feel free to mess with it and do whatever you got to do while I'm reading this. But yeah, I would make it very clear that these 3, and interestingly enough, 2 of these names are repeats. So
Yeah.
that's even more intriguing.
Yep.
All right. Well, I will
Yep,
go
yep,
ahead
yep.
and start looking through this, and I'll let you know if I have any concerns. All right.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yep. I'll talk to you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Dude, I actually love reading Remington's fucking subpoenas. This shit is so well done. Hacker Haven is part of the employee list. River Run's roster is Elizabeth Byrne, Perez. Wow. Okay. Yeah, she's gonna get a 60-day for this. I would have a hard time seeing her not. So, August 7th, 23, FNFNX firearm registered to River Cheever was recovered from the possession of Elizabeth Byrne. No firearms have been reported stolen by Cheever since March of 2023. It was observed that Cheever had her firearms license revoked the 21st. Further review revealed this was the second firearm registered to Cheever as the license revocation. It was also revealed that 14 total FNFNX 45 firearms registered to Cheever have been recovered in the last 60 days. Of the 12 firearms recovered, 10 of them were in possession of Hacker Haven business employees, 7 of them in possession of River Run's business employees, 10 of them were in possession of individuals identified in affiliation with Diamond Dogs gang. 1 was in River Cheever's possession. What are subpoenas? Someone in chat want to explain a subpoena real quick while I read this out loud. It's pretty simple. I'll break it down after. Based on the number of instances in which persons closely affiliated with Cheever have been found to be in possession of legally purchased firearms registered to Cheever unlawfully, the failure of River Cheever in reporting them stolen, and the multiple instances of them being recovered after license revocation, it is more than likely that that there has been communication in or financial transaction with parties with continuous constant interaction and affiliation with which to further prove the charges of criminally negligent ownership of firearm, weapons trafficking, criminal sale of firearms class 1 and or stockpiling. All the reports laid out. Reed Dankleaf, Elizabeth Byrne, Irido, Clark Bishop, Danny Byrne. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Interesting. Well, some of them were found in the same crime. This is such a cut and dry subpoena. Holy fuck. Yeah, everybody kind of got the idea. So we can't just take someone's phone and go through their phone. We have to subpoena that. And what that is essentially just permission to have access to records of someone's personal property over a certain amount of time, right? So in this case, it's phone calls and text records in the last 60 days of these things, I guess, right? Which this one is very interesting. So let me actually ask
Hi, Flop.
I'm gonna be real. If a judge didn't sign this, I'd be like incredibly surprised.
Yeah, I have bank and phone subpoenas for River and Irido and Reed Dankweave
Mhm.
and Elizabeth Byrne, and also bank subpoenas for the business Hacker Haven and for River Run. And
Okay.
then a search and seizure warrant for all 4 of them. And then the Hacker
Holy
Haven
fuck.
one, I think. Can't remember. One of them has a stash and one doesn't.
Yeah. Get a.
It's in different phases. I have a whole drive saved with all of them, and they're listed out in different phases. All the subpoenas are in like one phase, and then the search and seizures are in different phases afterwards. So it's not all just blasted at once.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let me know when you get the thumbs up from Luca and MCU, and I'll review them all. And if it's all pretty much cut and paste, I will. Judges are gonna fucking love me, but I'm more than willing to forward this over to them.
Yeah, like I said, the only ones that are different really are the business ones, because I have to articulate why the businesses are involved. And the only reason I'm involving them is, like I said, one of them, every single employee has been caught. And it's like the 3 people who have been caught afterwards are all the employees.
Yeah.
And so it's like, okay, well, obviously, if every single employee has been caught, it's a. God, what's the term? I'm slipping on the term.
A slam dunk?
No, there's an actual, like, legal term used for it.
Constructive possession?
A culture of crime.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a culture. You've developed a culture. And then another business is owned by the other, or is owned by one of the 2. Elizabeth and River own 2. And they're both like, one owns one owns the other. And then the other is a manager of each other, if that makes sense.
So they're
So
both
it's like-
managers in their own personal businesses, kind of implying that they both have very high affiliation in each other's personal business.
Exactly. And so
Yeah.
there's other businesses they're affiliated with, including like River owns one, but I didn't include it because I don't have enough articulation to say that that one could reasonably be included. Now I could find something as a result of the subpoenas to link it, but I need to be able to see those subpoenas first.
Yeah. Okay. Let me know when you get the green light. Email them to me, and I will go through these.
All right,
Sound good?
sounds good. Yep.
All right, Remington. If anything comes up, give me a call.
Okay, love you, bye.
All right, love you too. Bye-bye. Holy fuck. Dude, we're about to have a fucking field day with these. I think we can actually get out of here, though, right now, which is good. Whoop. The thing is, like, as insane as it seems, if criminals are sloppy, then as insane as the DOJ may find this, the only thing that's more insane than the 15 subpoenas is the negligence for 15 individual parties. That's the more insane part, which I think is really cool. This is all from doing from her doing research. Yes. So what she does is she's scouring reports and finding connections. So, oh, this person was found with River Cheever's firearm. Okay, did River Cheever report this firearm? No. Interesting. How many more firearms have been found coming back to Cheever? Oh, 15 of them. Okay. And none of these have been reported stolen. By law, you are required to, in NoPixel, by law, you are required to report your firearm stolen. So she said, okay, she hasn't reported them stolen. That's a problem. Then she said, how many of these people are affiliated in the same group? Diamond Dogs. Okay, they're all affiliated in the Diamond Dogs. That's concerning. How much further does this go? Well, I wonder, do they own any businesses? Oh, hey, every single person in this business has had possession and has been charged with possession of one of River's firearms. Okay, now this is no longer a like one-off thing. This is now, as she put it, a culture of crime committing. To put this into some kind of context to how fucked this is going to be, she is essentially, for a lack of a better term, what I would call Rico light. The dreaded word Rico, but unfortunately the Rico is actually going to be an attack on everybody who has had possession of her firearms. So it's not this person was found with her gun, now we need to go up the line. She's literally using the culture essentially as a form of, I don't want to call it a Rico, because it's not a Rico, but it's like Rico inspired, you could say. It's actually very well done how she's got this set up at the moment. Okay. Dispatch 220, show me back in service.
Back club.
Thank you. Dispatch 220. I will be code 6 up on the hills looking for license checks.
Thirteen's gonna send them up to 311 about the hospital.
Yeah, she's pretty much going after the entire Diamond Dogs. What's up, Nebula? Hi, favorite party people. Wanted to stop in and say I think everyone here is pretty cool. Hey, you know, Nebula, I think you're pretty cool too. Oh boy. One sec. Good evening, Breakaway. What's going on?
Hi, do you have a license to be conducting license checks? Can I see that? This is the license check for your license checks.
Why don't you lick my whole asshole, Breakaway, okay? How about that?
What? What's with the aggression, Flopfish?
You're gonna come to me looking for my license to do a license
I'm just
checks?
doing my sworn duty. You know, guaranteeing that you're a rightful authority to enforce the law, you know?
I am a sergeant within the Rangers. And my response
You
to
got
you...
promoted?
I did. And my response to you is suck a fart out my ass. Are you fucking kidding
I'm
me?
sorry.
Get
I didn't know you've been
fucked.
promoted. I wouldn't have been shit talking. Don't fire me.
Look at that. I might give you a strike point just on what
Bro,
happened.
I literally just got threatened with strike points by fuel, okay? I don't need two people gunning, all right? Just chill. What do you want? You want a latte? I'll bring you a latte.
What do you fucking mean?
What do you want?
I want to be
How do I
unflipped
make
right
this
now.
up to you? Oh, I can't help shitty Ranger driving.
I'm hanging up this
it's
phone.
Inherent.
Yeah. I'm also giving you a strike point for making fun of your commands. My first strike points ever.
631A. North Sheldon.
Okay. All right. You know what? I don't. That's fucked up. Who's from LSPD around right now? Madison.
Hello.
Hi, Madison. How you doing?
Existing.
I'm requesting permission to give one strike point to an LSPD officer by the name of Breakaway for calling out the Ranger's shitty driving.
Yes, go for it.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Hang on, I'll call you back. John,
Right.
someone block.
Engine left running, parked on the walkway. Best except though.
Come to the car and unlock it.
She's a resident. She's walked inside the house above, of where they are.
To channel 4.
We got a 77 that's going to Maple.
What's it, 20 again?
North Sheldon.
I'm gonna say bad driving.
It's up on the hill to the north, waiting for him to come out and take a picture.
All right. There we go.
Hey, Bob.
Hey.
So Wuko wants to have MCU supervisors review them to double check and make sure it's not cross-contaminating anything.
Yeah.
Since it is such a
Tell me code 1
long-reaching
or
thing
code 2?
involving a lot
Yeah, code
of
1 coming
different
quiet, no
parties.
lights, no sirens.
But
Yeah, but
so you want to do anything tonight?
That's fine.
Sorry to get you all hyped up.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Listen, I would rather MCU supervisors like double check that stuff, and then come to me if it needs, and go from there. Don't sweat it. All right.
All right, sounds good. I'm probably gonna head to bed.
All good. Good work, Remington, as always. I mean that.
Thank you.
Of course. I'll talk to you soon. Have a good night.
Good night.
Bye-bye. Hold on. 475-220.
send it.
You're on thin ice, brother.
Tell him flop. I already told him
Bases.
to.
Please fly. We barely get him on duty as it is.
And he already got a
Keep him
strike
on.
point.
Hey, the guy just came out, I took a picture of him, but he ran back inside the building.
Oh, God.
I want to say now, Maple, if you want to, what do you want to do? Wait for him to come out again?
If he doesn't come out in a little bit again, then yeah, but I'm not sure if he saw me or not. I think I'm pretty well hidden up here. He may have saw you. Where are you at?
Nah, I was down the road.
All right, so it
Heading down
sounds like
the road,
MCU
yep.
supervisors are gonna go through it. I'm very much so in the mindset that
House is
Remington's
it?
gonna get all those signed. That's gonna
It's,
be a
this
big
one with
fucking
Strata
case.
parked on
Remington
the
has built
Nixon
a
account.
proper investigation out of this, which is great.
The gray one near the dirt road.
You know what's so funny about what Remington is doing, though, is that Remington is doing what literally any cop can. And I'm not saying that I'm not
he didn't have
degrading what
anything in his
Remington
hands
does.
when
What
he
I'm
turned around and
saying
went
is that
back
cops
inside.
that think that they can't do that is what makes,
Oh, he's out now. He's out now with stereo.
you know, Remington so. Ah, fuck! Okay, we're fine.
Snapping a photo.
What makes Remington's reports so like heartwarming and like a relief
Might
to
go back and
read
get more stuff.
is that someone is literally doing the basic duties of an officer, but they're just using the fullest extent of what they
Go back
have
and get more.
given to them to actually build cases, which I love.
I'm gonna come back out and get him with something in his hands.
$335, 23 just on the street.
I don't even think it's that a lot of people don't want to. I think what the problem is that a lot of people, with MCU's presence, a lot of people forget that I don't even want to say forget. They think that their duties as investigators dwindle because they have a detective who's going to take the case. And it needs to be drilled more into people that, hey, you're encouraged actually to build your own cases. You don't need a detective unit for that or MCU for that. What you need is guidance. And if you need guidance, that's what MCU is for, not to take your cases.
All right. Rolling up. Code 2.
Yeah, go. Alright, this is turning into an active 80. Rammed his way out of a box. We are northbound, North Shelton Drive.
Got a vehicle, is it?
But they need to build that base for MCU to build it higher. Not necessarily though, Ben. That's where people are getting it wrong. Is that MCU
robbery, eastbound, North
is
Shelton
not there
Avenue.
to take your cases. In fact, if you came to me with a case,
Target vehicle
built
is a
it up to the
black
base,
Golf
and said,
Stratum,
"Hey,
missing a
MCU, take this
door,
from me,"
and its
I'm
trunk
gonna tell you to get
occupied
fucked.
one
Right?
times by an individual.
You've already done the basic
Currently
legwork.
northbound Mount
If you
Buckland
need
Drive.
assistance, pull someone from MCU in to say, "Hey,
Traffic is medium.
you know, bring them
Better
in, let them know what's up, say what's up." Once you're
Still
you know,
pushing northbound,
if
Mount
that
Buckland
person that
Drive.
built that base said, "Hey, I don't know where to go from
Right.
here," all right, let's talk about it.
Eastbound Galileo.
Where are you at with your case? What's your build from here? What's your end goal? Okay, well maybe let's start with a phone subpoena. You already know your suspects. They tweeted about, you know, wanting to stab this person. At least now you can try and find in your phone if there's any other, you know, affiliates or
Pushing eastbound
premeditation
Galileo.
involved. So I don't know.
Right.
My brain not. No, you're good, man.
Trending southbound. Transition southbound, Battery Canyon. Approaching the theater.
We've got 3 on this. I think we can probably comfortably switch channels.
221 requesting backup northbound Rockford Drive. I'm gonna be
Buying
I got a
1,600
black
No, I'm
colored
Fahrenheit.
van.
Okay.
A criminal.
Failing to pull over.
Also, tell
I'm gonna go hop on
Maddie
9.
there's
We'll
food
move
in the
this 80
fridge.
onto channel 1,
Alright.
so 9 can have.
I will.
Oh.
220s and Rat Twist says 221.
Hey, I'm gonna be northbound Rockford. I'll hold traffic till they move over.
Copy.
90777.
All right.
Individual vehicle may be drunk or attempting to evade. Now gonna be off Ginger Street, right by Little Soul Gus.
I just decided not to work today. It's all good, Chaos. Chad, I appreciate all the resubs today. I do appreciate all the support. Thank you for everything, as always. Thank you for all the donations to the PC goal. I'm sort of making my way there eventually. Dispatch 220, show me attached 38, northbound Ginger, assisting 221 with the van. 220 will be secondary, keeping comms for a sec. Currently stopped in the middle of the road off of Ginger and Lindsay. Now in the middle of the intersection. Vehicle's taking off. Gonna be northbound on Ginger.
All right, we're gonna be code for it.
What channel's at 1080?
It's a local, by the way, if you're freaking out.
Oh my god. Okay. You had me. I'm sitting here. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck to do with this. You freaked the fuck out of me. Jesus Christ, that was great. Well, did he have drugs?
No.
Okay.
Dispatch 491041 operating under 446.
Oh my god, Espinal.
You shot. I'm like, I have to defend this. How do I defend this to this person?
My pupils just grew inside because I heard the gunshot in front of us. I thought we were about to pull up and just mag dump this guy in the back. I thought he shot you. On the
Dude,
traffic
the
stop.
local ran the red light and it was doing some like fucking like you know when people
Oh my god.
are just like fucking with you and don't want to pull over the vehicle. So like this entire time, so I pull up and I see it's a local. I'm like, all right, let's make some fun out of it.
You forget fun. You gave me a fucking heart attack. That was great.
You're probably thinking like, I'm never gonna see Brian again. Like he's
I'm
gone.
thinking
like,
you were like, this is code 4, and I'm thinking,
so fast when I heard the
what?
gunshot.
Yeah, I'm thinking, what the fuck did I just miss?
I heard, all right, we're code 4. Then I heard pop. Oh
God. Oh my God.
Christ. I think that was that local's fucking
Payback?
Yeah, yeah.
Jesus.
Probably like his gang friend or something.
Oh my God. All right, well, if you need anyone, let me know.
Yeah, appreciate it.
220, show me back in service. Van's gonna be code 4. I saw him get in front. I got like behind him to like hold him down. And oh my God. I honest to God thought that I was never gonna see Brian again just there. Cause I'm like, Brian going to a call right now. Like Brian he doesn't like do a lot of general patrol. He does a lot of the bigger calls, like bigger build cases. Thank you. Oh my God, dude, my stomach. I panicked for a second. I swear to God, I'm like, how do I handle this? Cause like officers are supposed to back each other up in like calls and then talk about it after. And I'm thinking, now what?
Be safe out there.
Thank you. Oh God, I fucking love Medi. Jesus Christ, that shit was so funny. Holy crap. I'm thinking we're a little Saul. He just shot some guy in a van. Guy was driving away from him. That was great. That was good. I smell the Reddit clip from here. I want to hear my reaction again. I don't even remember what I did, but 220 will be secondary, keeping comms for a sec. Currently stopped in the middle of the road off of Ginger and Lindsay. Now.
All right, we're gonna be good for it.
What channel is it? 1080?
It's a local, by the way, if you're freaking out.
Oh my God. Okay. You had me. I'm sitting here. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck to do with that. I swear to God, I'm like, does this get reported? Did this guy pull a gun? Did he reach? Holy shit, that was great. Looks like the Archer one was signed. Oh man, what's up, Ricky? How you doing? You were just dead silent. I didn't know what to do. I laughed panically. I panicked and I just started fucking laughing. I didn't know what else to do. I'm like, dear God, Brian just murdered this motherfucker. This poor fuck doing his weed run. Thanks for entertaining my subpoena spam. Honestly, I was just talking about, Ray, how you do what every basic police officer is capable of doing. The difference is that you actually do it. And that alone is like, to be able to say that you actually do it is such a funny thing to say, but a lot of people see like MCU and they think that MCU is there to like take your cases. But really, it's encouraged that every officer does their own investigations You literally took a basic, like, oh, this person has someone else's firearm they didn't report it stolen, and built an entire case around it. And turned what was a simple, like, okay, let me run this, to how far back does this go? And you ran it far back enough that you see negligence long enough that it would surpass the reason for a 60-day subpoena, which is like, that's... I'm buried at the end of last year when I got, you got server health from so many subpoenas. Dear God. You'd be fucking in there. Jesus Christ. Is there a judge around? There's not. Let Bauer know.
Hello.
Hello. Just want to let you know that it looks like your Archer one was signed.
Bet.
Not officially yet. The judge that is giving the approval is trying to see if there's a judge in the city that could sign it, but it looks like not. I'll let him know. But just know that it looks like a judge did review Archers, and it's already gotten the green light. I'll let you know when it's like official, but that one's already kind of been given like the approval. So
awesome. That's great news actually, because
Yeah.
that one's really important.
Oh yeah. I will let you know about the other ones. I don't know. The judge that approved this is one that I don't see very often. So I will let you know when it's official, and you should have them all issued to you. All right?
I want your opinion on this flop. I already got told no by people, but I was trying to look at getting medical neutrality pushed on Joshua Beretta because of the pure fact that DJ called Archer right before and asked him why he was hiding in the firehouse. And then they showed up and said they needed medical and then attacked him. But I got told no, that's not how it works.
Give me 1 second. Technically, the way it's written would be a no.
Yeah.
But you are so close.
It's like right on the cusp, right? That's why it's
'cause
like
it specifically states hospitals or medical scenes.
Yeah.
Which
and they're at the firehouse.
You can argue the firehouse is a medical building, but it's not a place where people get treated. It's so close though. It's so fucking close. But
are you getting fuel?
Am I getting fuel? No.
No. Okay. No, I was talking to Madison. We're going to look for more weed. We just found weed at someone's fucking house off of Incendio Road.
Don't you love that?
I do. I love. Okay, so I got my license plate changed to Weed Hunter.
You're gonna get shot for that.
No! I showed Reggie Mike the other day and he laughed at me and goes, I have 40 weed plants off of Great Ocean Highway at the resort. And that's what made me actually go over there and look for weed.
Were there actually 40?
No, there weren't 40, but this was at some girl's house that Madison and I saw. And she had like 6 plants.
Hey, sorry.
And it's a strain that we haven't seen before, so.
Interesting. Well, keep that shit up. That's awesome. That's great.
Yeah.
Well,
so now we're in Air One looking for weed.
I got you. Well, have fun. If you need anything, let me know.
Thank you.
Yep, not a problem. I will talk to you soon.
Bye, Flop.
Bye-bye. Oh my fucking God, Ray. This was a case file? Oh my God. What the f— Jesus fuck. Ray, can I just like show this real quick? I'm just gonna scroll through this real quick. This was one investigation. What the fuck? What the fuck? That's insane. Thanks guys for all the follows. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I like the song. Over a traffic stop? It's always the simple shit, I'm telling you.
Radio check.
And two.
Dispatch show channel 1 collapse. Units back in service.
What's popping off on one?
We had a house robbery turned into a pursuit.
Motherfucker. Hey, firm. Hey, what's up, Rodney?
Hey, Flop, I just need to have a little quick chat to you.
What's up?
Anything you want to talk to me about what happened on Ginger Street? That van?
What do you mean?
Well, you see, here's the thing, right? I was driving past and I noticed there was an individual that was slumped in their seat. I got out to check. It looks like they were shot.
Rodney.
And just to let you know, I did a little bit of digging there and whipped out my handy dandy flashlight, and there was a casing and a projectile.
Yeah. Brian gave me a heart attack, so he called for 77s because there was a van that was.
Oh, I know, I heard that.
Yeah. So I arrived on scene, and Brian's like, "Oh, they're taking off again." So I started making comms, and I'm like, "All right, don't worry, I'll take care of it." And I started making comms. Brian pulls in front of this van, gets out, and he opens fire on this person. Now I can't see in the driver's seat, so I'm just sitting behind this van. My chest is beating because I'm thinking, what the fuck just happened? Right? And he calls it code forward. I'm sitting there shaking my head. I'm like, oh my God, what do I do? And he walks over, he goes, it was a fucking local. And I'm like, Brian, don't do that to me. Give me a fucking heart attack.
So it's okay that Brian shot the local, right?
It's not what I'm stating.
Okay. So, why didn't you report it, Flop? What happened?
Okay, first off, Rodney, okay, if you really want to go down this road, not your concern.
Right. Why is it not my concern?
Because this goes above Sergeant.
Oh. If it goes above Sergeant, I shouldn't give a shit. I should just let it happen.
No, what I'm saying is let me take care of my side. I don't need to be told how to do my job. It is noted.
I'm
not
acknowledged. I'm not telling you how to do your job. I'm just asking, like, what happened. I documented the scene and everything.
And I had left.
Right.
There were other officers on the scene.
Okay.
Don't worry. I'm already going through my side of things. That's
Okay.
None of your concern though.
Right. So what do you want me to do with this evidence I've collected?
Make a report.
And the pictures. Right. Okay. I thought you just said it's not my concern.
Well, the actual act of what I'm doing with it from my side is not your concern.
Okay. All right.
You can make a report.
Thank you, Flop.
Yeah.
Huh?
I said you can make a report.
Right. Okay. Thanks, Flop.
Yep. Talk to you. Bye. Bruh. Oh, 7, man.